So having reconciled my financial status with the advisor, I was then ready to have another important discussion with my family, because as a contributor to our financial well-being as a family, it is important then that it was important, and it's still important to have the family discussions, which, like I said, I could only have after I felt I felt comfortable, because then it was because I had to open up to the family that this is what it means financially. This is where we're going to be. So started to have those discussions. Remember, this is 2 years before retirement. So started to have the discussion with the family that, look, this is what it means financially. Things are going to change. I mean, I didn't mean change drastically from 100 to 25, but things are going to change. One of the things could be, if you're used to eating out on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, now maybe you could just eat out on a Friday and not the Saturday and Sunday. So it's just about saying that this is what it is. This is what it means, and also making sure that some of the responsibilities that you have as a contributor to your family is that someone else has to take over, because you won't be able to do. I think for me, it's also being a grandparent is that, and with a tendency to just buy and spoil everyone, is that those habits need to stop, or do less of. If I'm used to coming home with 10 bags of shopping, now I need to bring 5 bags of shopping. And because I'm starting to live with the reality of being retired, and really income that is not going to be more or less. It's a fixed income for this period. So I need to start living within that. And it also, that discussion also doesn't mean that you're not going to be rebellious, because I think by nature I'm just rebellious. That, what, now I'm not going to do that. I will do, I'll buy the extra shopping bag. I'll bring home the shopping bag because I can. So it also really doesn't mean that you're going to get yourself into such a fixed and rigid process, because it's just going to take you back. You're just going to feel, that this was not worth it. So you spoil yourself, you get rebellious, you start saying, I know that I shouldn't, but I will. But I think the most important thing is that you will get your family to realize that the status quo is going to change, and not for the worst, but to really make sure that you do things differently, and everyone understands. And I think, and it's not one discussion, it's a lot of discussion around the dinner table, when you're going out for lunch, or just saying, look, this is what I'm doing today that I didn't do. So what are you doing about it? And really, then the family starts saying, you know what? Okay, stop doing this, because then I'll do it myself. Because they start buying into it, because it's a change. It's almost like doing change management in a family environment. The discussions are not always comfortable, because you are now letting yourself be open to your financial well-being, saying that, look, here's the amount of money, this is what I'm going to be living with. And everyone is like, oh, okay, oh, I didn't know, gee, so you start getting those kinds of reaction. But you need to make sure that you are comfortable with it, and you'll be surprised that the family starts to say, no, we're good with it, we'll help if we'll help with this, or we'll do this, or stop doing this, because they also start checking you that, no, you don't have to do this, because the habits do, you don't stop your habits immediately. So you get your family to buy into the changing environment that you're going to be living with. So if you're a grandparent, you're used to spoiling, you need to stop spoiling. You need to spoil less. If you're a spender, you need to spend less, because of the changed circumstances.